Oh, I need a coffee. Well, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Last night turned out to be a lot better than that camping night on Salt Spring Island. It still was chilly last night, but nowhere near what it was on Salt Spring. So right now I'm here at French Beach Provincial Park. Now I'm just going to go down to the waterfront before I hit the road here today. Well, it's a beautiful morning this morning. I never did check the temperature when I left the campground, but if I had to guess, it's probably about 3 or 4 degrees right now. Well, it feels real comfortable, and once the sun comes around, it's just going to be a great day. So here's a map of the bottom of the island. So where I came from yesterday was from the mainland. I took the ferry to Swartz Bay, went down to Victoria, and we ended up right here at French Beach. So today we're gonna head up to Port Renfrew and then end up somewhere in between Cowichan Lake and Port Renfrew. Not exactly sure yet. We'll go find something to do. Before I get going too far, I'm going to take a look at the trip summary yesterday, just for interest's sake to see. So yesterday was 4 hours and 44 minutes, 18 stops, and 167 kilometers traveled. Okay, let's see what we do today. So I was talking with a local yesterday in the town of Souk, and he was on a street glide. And he was telling me on this road here, there's a lot of signs that say slow to 50 kilometers, 40 kilometers an hour. And he said it's not really because of the turns or the road. It's all the bumps, the swales, the dips. And he was absolutely correct. There's some dips on corners here that if you're going in too quick, you could have a issue. That's a beautiful road. And when you're not in a rush, it's even better. And they're even hard to see in the shade. Oh. It's almost like off-roading. So I'm at Juan de Fuca Provincial Park right now, and I'm going to take a short little hike here to the Botany Bay. There's a loop here, but I'm just going to go to Botany Bay because there's something else I want to try to get to today if I can. But I'm going to have to ask once I get to a gas station. So here's the split in the path, so we're going to go down to Botany Bay and see what it's like. So I'm now on the road back to Port Renfrew. Now Port Renfrew is a pretty small town. I think the population's roughly about 140 people. I found out when I was there, there's no cell service. Everybody in town still uses just landlines. I asked about a restaurant, and there are a couple of restaurants, but which one is open depends on which day of the week it is. There is one general store and a post office. And there is one gas station, and I'm sure glad it was open. I really needed it. So this is Deering Road heading east out of Port Renfrew, and it's a one-lane bridge to get on the main road to cross the island going east over Lake Cowichan. So when I was in town, I asked about a couple things I wanted to see, Avatar Grove and Big Lonely Doug. And they told me this is the road I need to go on to get towards Lake Cowichan. You'll come up to a fork in the road there, and that's Pacific Marine Road, and if you go right, you're off to Lake Cowichan, but I turned left because I wanted to go see these areas. Little did I know that it's not a very well maintained road. And right about here I had to pull over. Tossed my bottle of water on that bump. I need that. So right at this point here, I realized I was on an active logging road. Oh, the places I find myself in sometimes. Then I go around this corner, and what do I see in front of me? It's a pretty long bridge with no sides on it. So I go to the side just to see, and it's got to be roughly about a 60-foot drop to the river. So at this point, I decided to be continued. I just didn't want to make a video that was too long. And the next section, there was a bunch that I wanted to show, so that'll be continued on the next video.